Good morning, everybody. This is the class for third graders. Okay, I hope all of you are fine. Okay, today is March 23rd, 20, and we are going to see alternatives to if conditional. Okay, we have different alternatives to use if conditional. I want you to focus on this word web, okay, in which you can see we have here unless, okay. When we use unless, that is to state the result in a negative, if a negative condition isn't met. For example, I can tell Laila, if you don't do the homework, you won't go to the party. Let's suppose that your mother told you that. So it's the same as say, unless you don't do the homework, you won't go to the party. Okay? Then we have the next one. We have here, even if. Even if is to emphasize that something will happen whatever else happen. For example, Carlita, even if you don't have a dress, you will dance in the festival. Okay? Then we have the next one. Here we have only if. Only if is followed by the inversion of the subject and auxiliary to emphasize that only one specific condition is able to produce a specific result. Okay, for example, only, let's suppose, search. Only if you work hard will you get a lot of money. Okay? Then here we have whether or not. Okay. Whether or not is used when we have to show that the result doesn't depend on the matter in questions. The result will be the same if something happens or if it doesn't happen. So it's like saying, Jimena, whether or not we have the COVID-19 recession, you will have your party. So we all of us hope that you will have your 15 years party, and I think there is nothing that will stop it. Okay? Then we have were you to. Were you to is used to say that when you want to sound more formal, okay, or to show that you are less sure that something will happen. For in this case will be like were you to get a recommendation for a book that won't be the good one, okay? And we have here, as long as or providing that. When we have that one, is saying is to emphasize that only one specific single condition is able to produce a specific result. For example, as long as you get here early, you will do whatever you wish, okay? Now, I want everybody, have you finished copying the chart? Okay? if you finish copying the word way, the word map, okay, I want you to go to workbook page 103, please. Workbook page 103. Then we're going to see some examples and how it is used. Okay, ready? Alternatives to if in conditional sentences. We have here, unless. Unless you get a ticket, you won't be able to go to the concert. Then we have even if. Even if you get a ticket, you may not be able to go to the concert. Then we have as long as you get a ticket, you will be able to go to the concert. And we have providing you get a ticket, you will be able to go to the concert. All of them are substituting if, okay? Whether or not you get the ticket, you will be able to go to the concert. So you have the same result here. Then here, only if you get a ticket, you will, only if you get a ticket will you, here we are inverting the verb and the auxiliary to able to go to the concert, okay? And then here we have verb to be plus subject plus infinitive. Were you to get a ticket, you would be able to go to the concert, okay? Here we can look at the uses, okay? We use unless as an alternative to if, not, okay? We use it to talk about the result of something specific that doesn't happen. That's why unless it's negative. It's sunny, I'm not going to the beach. Unless it's sunny, I'm not going to the beach. We use even if to say that something will happen whatever else happens. Even if it's sunny, I'm not going to the beach. We use as long as and providing to say that one specific thing must happen to produce a specific result. As soon as it's sunny, I'm going to the beach. Providing it's sunny, I'm going to the beach. We use whether or not to say that the result will be the same if something happens or doesn't happen. Whether or not it's sunny, I'm going to the beach. We use only if to say that the desired result depends on something specific happening in these sentences. We invert the subject and auxiliary in the main clause. Only if it's sunny will I go to the beach. Okay? We use the verbs to be plus subject plus infinitive to sound more formal, and we also use it to allow that we believe in something is less likely to happen. Where it's sunny, I'd go to the beach. It looks like a little like the second conditional. Now, I want you to go to your student's book, page 87, and we are going to fill in the rules, okay? Look at page 87. We are going to fill in the rules. We are going to use the words that are in the box in order to fill in the rules. I will read them for you, and please fill them in. Okay, we have here, unless the process of formulating algorithms is transparent, there will always be the suspicious that, okay? And here we use unless to state the result of a negative condition isn't met, okay? The second one we have even if, and in even if we use even if to emphasize that something will happen whatever else happen, okay? We have only if, and it is used only if is followed by the inversion of the subject and auxiliary to emphasize that only one specific condition is able to produce a specific result. Okay, then we have providing or as long as, and it is used to emphasize that only one specific single condition is able to produce a specific result. Then we have here whether or not, and we are using it to show that the result doesn't depend on the matter in question. The result will be the same if something happening or if it doesn't happen. Okay, then we have where to, and this is we replace if by inverting the subject and the verb to be. We do this in order to sound more formal or to show we are less sure that something would happen. Okay, now let's do the next two exercises together so that you get a better idea. The first one, unless we demand information, we don't know what the algorithms do. Here it's negative, as you can see. Here is only if we hold interviews, we will find the right person for the job. Okay, that's situation. If you don't get the interviews, if we don't hold interviews, well, we are not going to find the right person for the job. Whether or not I had the right qualifications, I would never work for that company. Next one, providing you use the right words, the computer will select your resume, cause and effect. Then here we're making emphasis. Were you to ask Louise, she would help you with your application. Okay? It's like if you ask him, he is going to be willing to help you. And then here we have, even if it's difficult, Mark will learn how to write algorithms. Okay? Then I want you to complete this email with the words and expressions here in the box. I will help you, okay, with the answers. In this case, it's here. Okay? Hi, Dara. I was at the job fair last week, but it didn't go too well. If I had found the job seekers website before I went, I think I would have found a great summer job. So, unless you want to repeat my mistakes, you will read this advice from it carefully. First, read the application and list all the information you need to include. Only if you produce a good resume or applications will you have a chance of getting an interview. Here we are inverting, you see? Make sure you know what the company is looking for. As long as you use the right vocabulary, your resume will be selected by the computer. Remember, even if you are a good speller, check everything 10 times. Whether or not you think you are qualified for a position, overconfidence is always a big mistake. Providing you remember to do these things, you give it for granted, okay? You will probably get an interview. Let me know how it goes. Good luck, Joshua. Okay, my kids. Well, I hope you really understand, and it is just an option, okay? All of them can be substituted by if, okay? Well, I want you to do for homework workbook page 57. Workbook page 57. Okay, exercises 1, 2, and 3. Tomorrow I will give you the answers so that you can check them, and we will do the consolidation together. Okay? I really hope you have a nice day. I miss you. I really enjoy having you in the class, looking at your faces and your smiles. But now it's time to wash our hands, eat healthily, and behave well. I love you.